Now then, how are we doing? Welcome to another edition of Barnsley Biker Video Diaries. As you've probably gathered, I'm down at the NEC for Motorcycle Live. I'm going to have a whiz round at the moment, walking through the clothing accessories departments. So if you're looking for a bargain, there's plenty to be had. Okay, I'm sure there's lots of motor bloggers that will be showing you all the latest shiny fancy new models. I'm going to pick out some of the more unusual, probably more mundane, but I'm also going to have a look, see, last year there were a lot of Chinese here. I'm going to see what new brands or what brands that were here that last year have come again. So let's go for a wander around and I'll share some of my picks with you. Just as we walk across the Suzuki stand, I'll share these with you, a collection of the well, the bikes from my era, shall we say, the air-cooled, oil-cooled, through to the water-cooled and the S-Rads. Some of the proper bikes. And the classic. Enfield here with an impressive stand, display of bikes. Proving very popular. The Himalayan, as we're supposed to pronounce it, seems to be the choice of every overland adventure company going, and attracting a lot of attention here. Want to have a go at trying to fit a tyre? Easy when you've got the right tools. Fantic, I think Fantic sales have been struggling a little bit, but they're still here in force, so hopefully they're going to keep going and we're going to see them out on the road more regularly. Still like the Caballeros. Yeah, cracking bike. Another familiar name, no longer made in this country. Regular visitors to the show, but in honesty, you don't see many out on the road. But again, small bikes. It's a little 125. A nice custom Indian Scout Street Hooligan, it says, by Crazy Horse. Cool. Not a big fan of BMW, but I do like this. I was a fan of the original GS, so this as a modern impersonation, if you like, and attracting a bit of attention as well. Zontes, one of the Chinese brands that's up and coming. One of those bikes, a lot of bike for not a lot of money. And if adventure bikes are not your thing, then they do a sports bike. Yeah, just been looking. £6,800 buys you a 700cc sports bike. Styling wise, rivals anything the Japanese are producing. And I think the adventure bikes are similar prices. Could be the future, guys. Crazy Horse, good to see them still here. They also have a good stand. But interestingly, on their stand, the bubble car's making a comeback. Norton having a foray into the adventure bike styling, if you like. That's the Atlas, a 600cc twin. Some more of the Norton's new innovations, new designs on display. These, to be fair, if you're into your sports bikes, are looking good. From another angle. I was talking to the chap earlier that restored this. It took him 9 years. It is a UK spec NS125, although it's now got a European 30 horsepower motor in it. I say, originally UK spec, 9 years of love gone into it. Loving it, because you don't see many NS125s restored. The chap there just put his head round the corner. This is the guy that restored it. But yeah, so far the bike of the show for me, because these days they're so rare. Harley stand is always impressive. Wasn't expecting to find anything of interest to talk to you about, but they've got the Nightster on the stand, so we're going to have a look at that. Just shy of 1000cc. Okay, it's using the newer motor, but I think they must have realised the mistake they made with the Sportster, dropping it, because that's got more classic lines. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that exhaust, but needs must sometimes. And same bike in the orange. Hopefully that will be the success that the new Sportster wasn't. And priced at just shy of £10,000, I think they've got price right as well. So yeah, not bad, Harley, not bad. So I'm on the Triumph stand. I'm going to have a look at the new 900 Scrambler. But yeah, there's the dealer network for you. As you can see, the stand's very busy and a lot of people wanting to sit on the bikes. I'll just show you this one though. This is the bike that is on the cover of the new Kickback custom bike magazine with a feature inside. But good to see it in the flesh. Stunning looking bike. Okay, let's go find that 900. Okay, there you have the new 900 Scrambler. Upside down forks. Liking the paint job. And probably that front mudguard's an improvement. But other than that, it's not changed a great deal. Hopefully they've not upset the way the bike rides. And not sure about the clocks, I'd have to see them in action. But no. Also that rear mudguard, quite liking that. It's a bit more like the 1200 Scramblers. And there's the 400 Street Scrambler, the special edition one. £6.5 gets you that. And what I've heard about them, they ride very well. Obviously it's popular, I'm having to try and jump in between people sit on it, but no, loving that. Again, the Japanese are losing out to the Chinese in the sports bike stakes. Kuje Moto, I think this is a new one, wasn't here last year, and you can have that for £9. Okay, this is the MotoGP stand. MotoGP basically are the main importer of most of these Chinese brands. Poge, they've entered the top 10 in registration figures by manufacturer in October this year for the first time. And you can get that, their adventure bike, for less than £7 grand. Just going to have a general wander through. We'll see. We've got Benelli, now a Chinese brand. There you go, Benelli 800, well that's £6 grand. Cheaper than a lot of second-hand bikes. £8 grand. Adventure bike. 1000cc. Complete. hard luggage. And again, people are queuing up to sit on it. 700cc inline 4, just shy of 80 brake horsepower, cruiser style. Possibly the only thing you'd object to is the name, but that's a 700cc Bender. And I'm loving that exhaust. Hey, reminds me of the Harley V-Rod.
Not only fit cruise
Kawasaki have got this little, it's a 230cc engine, W230 on display for about £4,600 I think the price ticket was.
And it's so smooth.
Not sure if they intend to import it or not, but
if it's new to you,
a good entry level
you kind of
and an alternative to the Phantom.
And it's actually a more
BMW showing off their GSs and what, if you're really good at riding, you can do with them. Pete Hickman got his own stand selling some merchandise, display of race bikes. Takes a break from all the new shiny models on display. The Langdon two-stroke, which we've seen over the last 4 or 5 years at various shows. I understand they've now built the last one that they were going to build of those. Still cracking. Yeah, well, lovely looking bike. But that's the new Langdon Lightspeed. Similar style, similar design. We're now using a 4-stroke, the twin. Can't see any spec on the bike. Have a look, see what we can find out. And from the other side, I think I briefly mentioned Kove in the introduction. If I didn't, then I meant to. But they were one of the brands that were here last year, and I think it's one of the Chinese brands that MotoGP aren't involved with importing. They've actually been involved in Paris-Dakar and various similar type racing over the years, and have got a spectacular range of dirt bikes. There you go, full-on desert raid bike. There you go, the 450 Rally. Looking very purposeful. Yours for £8.5 grand. There you go. Various colour schemes available, but a purposeful looking bike. I'm not a scooter guy, but I've seen these Royal Alloy scooters at the BSA launch, to be fair, and if you're into your traditional Vespa, Lambretta, these guys have really captured the vibe. Yeah. Without the expense of getting a proper classic Vespa or Lambretta, you've got the style and the looks, but I'm guessing with modern reliability. Cool. I think I said last year, don't write the Chinese off, guys. I think, in all fairness, if there's a future for motorcycling, China's going to show us the way, along with India coming up behind, although India's been at it longer, but the Chinese really are serious about it. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go find food now, but thanks for watching, those that you're still here. Remember, I am the Barnsley Biker. please like, please subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that helps with the algorithms. And until next time, I'll see thee. Ta-ra.